Walk me again. The heavens are speaking in signs.
Some chapters shout with thunder and fire. Others whisper quietly in the background, waiting for someone patient enough to listen. Chapter 3 of the Book of Enoch is one of those quiet chapters. At first glance, it seems simple, almost ordinary. Enoch is told to observe the heavens, the earth, the waters, and the cycles of creation. No giants appear. No watchers descend. No judgments are declared openly. And yet, this chapter is the key to understanding why the rest of Enoch's visions matter. Before the rebellion of the watchers, before the Nephilim, before judgment shakes the earth, Enoch is trained in a different kind of language, the language of signs, the language of patterns, the language of a universe that obeys its creator, even when humanity does not.
Some warnings come as words. Others come as patterns.
Enoch is invited to look up, not with casual curiosity, but with awakened attention. The stars above him follow their paths without confusion. None of them decides to move wherever it wants. Each one rises and sets in its appointed time. The sun does not forget its course. The moon does not abandon its phases. The constellations do not dissolve into chaos. From the outside, it looks beautiful. From Enoch's perspective, it is more than beauty. It is obedience. Creation is not random. It is faithful. It remembers the voice that first commanded it, and it continues to respond to that voice.
The cosmos is not chaotic. It is disciplined worship in motion.
Then Enoch is told to look down to consider the earth. He sees how the soil receives the seed, how the rain falls, how the winds move, how plants grow in their season and wither in another. He sees the seas, the rivers, and the boundaries that hold them back. Nothing in nature is truly free in the way humans think of freedom. Everything is bound to a design. Everything is tethered to a law. This is the first hidden warning of chapter 3. The universe itself is a constant sermon. Its order is a declaration. Its stability is an argument. Every sunrise, every season, every tide is silently testifying that there is a creator, and that his will is not confused.
Creation preaches daily, but the world treats it like background noise.
The second hidden warning is sharper. If the heavens and the earth, the waters and the winds obey the command of the Most High, what does it mean when humans do not? Creation stands as a witness. It shows what obedience looks like. It shows what harmony feels like. And it exposes the contrast of rebellion. Enoch begins to understand that sin is not just doing wrong things. It is breaking rhythm with the entire design of existence. It is choosing disharmony in a universe built on order. It is walking against a cosmic current that has flowed in the same direction since the beginning.
Sin is not just breaking rules. It is breaking harmony.
Enoch is then led to consider water, the seas and rivers that flow within their boundaries. They rise, they fall, they recede, yet they do not drown the world whenever they wish. They are held back by invisible limits set long ago. Even the waves know when to stop. Even the floods know their place. It is a strange thought. The waters remember their boundaries, but humanity often does not. The oceans understand restraint more than the proud of the earth. Rivers accept their course more willingly than rebels accept truth.
Even the sea respects its limits, but pride does not.
The winds and clouds become the next teachers. Enoch watches how they move when commanded, not when they feel like it. They carry rain, they bring dew. They cover the sky when needed and clear it when called. They are powerful, but not independent. They serve a purpose. Their strength is not for themselves. It is for the sake of the world. Enoch sees a pattern. Everything powerful in creation remains true to its purpose. Only those who turn away from their purpose become dangerous.
Power without purpose is the root of corruption.
As he observes all of this, Enoch realizes that creation is steady while humanity is unstable. The stars do not argue. The trees do not negotiate. The oceans do not demand a new role. But humans argue with their maker. They resist their purpose. They demand independence from the one who gave them breath. This is the third warning hidden inside chapter 3. Creation will stand as a witness on the day of judgment. The heavens and the earth, the waters and the winds will all be called to testify that righteousness was visible. That order was never hidden. That truth was always on display.
No one can say there were no signs. They were everywhere.
Enoch hears that the sinners will perish before the face of the Lord of spirits, but not because God is eager to destroy them. Rather, because they have chosen to walk against everything that was woven into reality. They are not victims of an angry universe. They are breakers of a sacred pattern. The righteous, on the other hand, are those who align themselves with that pattern. They are not perfect. They are not flawless, but they listen. They adjust. They humble themselves. They allow the Creator's design to shape their lives.
The righteous are not without flaws. They are simply aligned.
Chapter 3 shows Enoch that the future judgment is not arbitrary. It is consistent with everything creation has ever shown. If the stars obey and remain, those who obey will remain. If rebellion leads to collapse in small things, it will lead to collapse in eternal things. This is why Enoch is being prepared. Before he is shown the watchers, he must understand the stage they rebelled against, the cosmos they chose to corrupt, the harmony they chose to abandon. Only then will their actions make full sense.
Before you judge the fallen, understand what they walked away from.
Enoch's heart begins to see creation not as background, but as revelation. The sky is not just decoration. The earth is not just ground. The sea is not just water. Everything is a continuous message, a reminder of the Creator's character. Consistent, faithful, ordered, patient. And this leads Enoch to a sobering realization. The problem is not that God is silent. The problem is that the world has forgotten how to listen.
The question is not, is God speaking? It is, are we listening?
Then comes the comfort. In the midst of warnings, chapter 3 promises that the righteous are remembered. They are not lost in the crowd. They are not overlooked in the noise. The Lord of spirits sees them just as clearly as he sees the stars and the tides. Just as he sustains the heavens in their order, he sustains the righteous in their struggles. They may feel small. They may feel outnumbered. But they are held by the same hand that holds the cosmos together.
You are not forgotten. The one who counts stars also counts you.
This is why Enoch must warn again. The chapter is not just about observing nature. It is about recognizing that the universe itself is leaning toward righteousness. Judgment is not a sudden interruption. It is the final alignment of everything with the Creator's design. The wicked will not survive that alignment because their lives are built against it. The righteous will find peace in it because their hearts are moving toward it, even if imperfectly.
Judgment is the universe returning to its original alignment.
Chapter 3 closes with quiet strength. No thunder, no flames, no crashing mountains. Just a steady reminder that signs are everywhere. Enoch is now trained to read them, and soon he will be shown beings who chose to ignore those signs watchers, who knew the order of heaven but chose another path. The stage is nearly set. The harmony of creation stands in contrast to the coming discord, and Enoch is standing at the threshold between the two.
Before chaos enters the story, order testifies one last time.
And so, as we close this chapter, we step closer to the moment when the Watchers will finally appear in the narrative not as myths, but as real beings who once stood within the harmony. Enoch now understands. Their fall will not be a random event. It will be a choice made in full knowledge of the order Enoch has just been shown.
Walk with me into chapter 4. The Watchers draw near the edge.